What's up guys, it's Johnny Candido of Candido Training HQ. Today I'm going to talk about a somewhat controversial opinion, and that is my belief that beginners should not box squat. The first reason is that almost every single time I've seen someone box squat, they end up setting up the box several inches too high. And I think the reason for this is because they assume that if you set the box at around knee level, that's where the top of your hip joint is going to be. But the reality is once you sit on the box, that your hip joint is several inches higher than the top of the box. So this ends up where people squat high consistently and they learn that movement. And it also doesn't help that usually the people who promote box squatting are equipped lifters who are used to squatting several inches high in competition as well. So it's really not a problem with the people implementing it as much as it is a problem with the people teaching it. Okay, the second reason is that the shin angle and bar path is impossible to achieve in a free weighted squat. You simply cannot mimic that movement when you don't have the box. So what this creates is a problem with transfer. Once you go from the box to a free weighted squat, it's often much more difficult because now you can't sit back as much. Now you require more mobility to get in the hole, and you have to have your shins and knees come forward. So what you'll usually see is that even with people who use a box that's low enough to hit depth, once they remove that box, they still have a hard time hitting depth in the free weighted squat because now they're losing their balance because they're used to sitting back too much and not allowing their knees to come forward. This is why, in my opinion, the best tool for a beginner to learn how to squat properly is to use pause squats. And what this does is this allows you to mimic a standard squat. You have a vertical bar path, your knees do come forward, and another advantage is that it increases time under tension. So pause squats will help with your mobility, they'll help you learn the movement pattern and keep your balance in the bottom position, and what they'll also do is they'll develop the same musculature used in the squat, because the box squats will emphasize your posterior chain a little bit more than the actual free weighted squat will do. Now I'm not saying that box squats are completely worthless for all raw lifters across the board, because there have been some extremely strong lifters who do use box squats. But the point is they are advanced and they know how to properly implement it into their programming. Some people use it for super maximal loading, which I personally would recommend pin squats instead, but you can use it that way. You can use it to train your posterior chain a bit more. But once again, at no point will box squats be a complete necessity. It's just another tool for advanced lifters to possibly use. And even then, as an advanced lifter, you will not be successful if you try to replace the free weighted squat with the box squat. If you're a beginner, all you need to do is worry about using the main lifts to get stronger, to learn the technique, learn the movement patterns, and develop the mobility with the movements. So that's it guys, I hope this video was helpful. Make sure to like the video, support the channel, subscribe if you haven't already, and thanks for watching guys. Peace!
Everything around me.